I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capels are brought, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, clapping his sword upon the table and says, God sent me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup, draws him upon the table when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, come, thou as hot as a jack as any in Italy, and I soon moved to be moody, and I soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there will be no such, for one will surely kill the other. Thou, like thou wilt quarrel with a man for having a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason than because thou hast hazel eyes. Thou's head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and but such an eye would spy out a quarrel, and yet thou wilt tutor me from quarreling.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy a fee simple in my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple, oh simple.
By my head, here comes the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not. Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, a good end, a word with one of you. But just one word, couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that sin, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? And what makes of us minstrels, and make minstrels of us? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance, zounds consort.
We speak here in the public hall of men, either withdraw unto some private place or reason coldly of your grievances. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes are made to gaze. Let them look. I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, for he'll wear your livery. He'll be your roll before field, for he'll be your follower, your worship in every sense that may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better than this. Thou art a villain.
You're about to love thee doth much excuse apprehension rage. To such a greedy villain am I none. Therefore, Pharaoh, I see thou knowest me not.
For this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done on me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
This honorable vile submission. Ala staccato carries it away.
What wouldst thou accomplish me?
Good kings of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, try beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of his pitcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears it out for you.
I am for you.
Gentlemen, we shall put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your pastado.
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame forbid this outrage. Tibble Mercutio, the prince especially hates, forbid this banding in Verona streets. Hold Tibble, good Mercutio.
I am hurt. A plague on both your houses. I am sped. Is he gone and have nothing?
What art thou hurt?
A scratch, a scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Where is my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor as wide as a church floor, but 'tis enough. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I am warrant. A plague on both your houses. Sounds a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. A rogue, a blackguard, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. By the devil you came between us. I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some health, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses. They have made warns me of me. I have it insanely too.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his mortal hurt.
In my behalf, my reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my kinsman, oh sweet Juliet, the beauty that hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spear has inspired the clouds, which too untimely did storm the earth.
This day's black fate on more days undoth the pen, but this begins the woe others must end.
Here comes that furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain, away to heaven's respective lianity, and fire thy fury to my conduct now. Now Tybalt, take the villain back again. That late has Gavis to me, for Mercutio's slow is but a little way above our heads. Staying for thine to keep him company, either thou, I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that did consort him here, shalt with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Romeo, be gone, away. The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed. The prince will soon be dead if thou art taken. Hence, be gone, away.
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Which way he ran, that killed Mercutio. Tybalt, that murderer, which way he ran.
Here lies that Tybalt.
Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee in the prince's name. Obey. Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. Here lies the man slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my brother's child, oh prince, oh cousin, husband, oh the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman, prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours shed, blood of Montague, oh cousin, cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt here slain, who Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo spoke him fair, bid him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged without your high displeasure. All this other with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt deaf to peace. But he tilts his sword with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's
All his heart
breast. Turns steadily point to point, and with a martial score, one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, who dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, "Hold, friends, friends, part!" And swifter than his tongue, his agile arms beat down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes underneath whose arms an envious thrust from Tybalt hits the life out of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and thought they go like lightning, or I could draw them apart, was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio cry.
Kingsman to the Montague, affection makes him false, he speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 but killed one life. I beg for justice which thou prince must give. Romeo slew Tybalt, Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Who knew not the price of his dear blood after all?
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate proceedings. My blood for your rude balls doth lie a bleeding. For our mercy was so strong a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears, no prayers shall purchase our abuses. Therefore, use none, let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence his body, and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill. Come.
That was just over there.
Are you dumb?
Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
He slew Romeo.
So I look at now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Oh, it's my blood?
Mercutio's good friend.